Algorithm Wire, Bite of Truth. Ad Wars, AI ads and age bans, the creator economy's wild week.
Did you know that YouTube just quietly flipped a switch that could kill your favorite third-party browser? That's right. Background play is officially blocked outside the official app. Is this premium coercion the new normal? And halfway across the world, Spain is preparing a social media ban for anyone under 16. We're talking about a regulatory curveball that could slash Gen Z reach overnight. On today's episode, we are dissecting the chaos. We're looking at the ad wars, the rise of AI ads inside chatbots, and the age bans threatening creator pipelines. We'll start with the big picture, looking at industry-wide pivots in industry analysis and trends. Then we'll explore how the metrics of success are changing from reach to cultural relevance in creator content and impact. After that, it is all about the money specifically, how AI is building new infrastructure for your wallet in creator monetization and partnerships. We've also got a special tools and trends segment where we test drive a platform revolutionizing programmatic reporting, and we'll shine a spotlight on the booming creator scene in Europe. All that and more coming up. Welcome to Algorithm Wire, Bite of Truth, the show that breaks down the business, the craft, and the future of the creator economy. I'm your host, Sebastian. We dive deep into the trends, tools, and strategies that are shaping how creators build, connect, and thrive. No fluff, just the bites you need to stay ahead. Let's get straight to it.
Industry analysis and trends.
Let's start with the big picture. The creator economy is currently facing a twin threat: platform enforcement and government regulation. And we need to talk about YouTube. YouTube has blocked background play on third-party browsers. This is an aggressive monetization play. If you were listening to this podcast in a web browser while you work, YouTube wants you to stop doing that for free and pay for premium instead. This forces users into the ecosystem, which theoretically helps creators who rely on ad revenue. But it also walls off the garden. It's a clear signal. Platforms are done with open access. They are tightening the screws to capture every dollar. But the bigger storm is brewing in Europe. Spain is preparing a social media age ban for anyone under 16, following closely on the heels of Australia's strict regulations. This isn't just a policy tweak. It's a potential demolition of the creator pipeline. If you are a brand or a creator targeting Gen Z, your future audience is literally being legislated out of existence on major platforms like TikTok and Instagram. How do you even enforce age verification at scale without massive privacy intrusion? That is the billion-dollar question regulators are ignoring. For creators, this means you might need to pivot your content strategy to age-agnostic platforms or brace for a shrinking youth demographic on the big three apps. Despite these headwinds, the money is still flowing into the ecosystem. The BBC just announced a £600,000 accelerator for production companies to create content for YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. That is traditional media admitting defeat in the attention war and buying their way back in. They are funding 12 companies to produce Gen Z-focused original content. And looking ahead, YouTube CEO Neil Mohan has revealed the video marketing strategy for 2026. It is a clear triad: AI-generated content, shorts, and YouTube TV. They are betting the house on creator-led entertainment and responsible AI. So, the macro trend is this: platforms are locking down access, governments are locking out youth, but big media and big tech are still pouring billions into the creator space because it is the only place left where eyeballs actually live.
Creator content and impact.
Let's bring this down to the creator level. How is this trend actually changing the content we see? We are seeing a massive shift in what brands actually value. The SAMI report, which surveyed marketing leaders across 22 countries, shows a fundamental pivot. CMOs are shifting from reach metrics to cultural relevance. They don't just want 1 million eyeballs. They want 1 million people who care. This brings us to a massive controversy rocking the industry. The influencer market is facing a hard reality check post-KB Lame. Near billion-dollar price tags on creator deals are sparking serious ROI skepticism. Marketers are looking at the Kabi Lam deal and asking, is this genius or insanity? When you pay that much for reach, does it actually convert? Contrast that with Darman. He is the YouTube moral philosopher with 200 million monthly views. He just signed a deal with Old Navy, became the NFL's chief kindness officer, and landed a 40 microdrama deal with Fox. This is morality content, scaling at a massive level. Darman isn't just viral. He is culturally relevant. He sells a feeling, a lesson, a moral stance that brands like Old Navy want to align with. Let's look at the numbers. NPR insights suggest that smarter media allocation, not bigger budgets, drives better reach. You don't need a Super Bowl budget. You need the right narrative. And who is winning the charts right now? It's the power couples. The top 50 most viewed YouTube charts are dominated by dynamic duos, like Jasmine and James, a Germany-based couple pulling in 2.1 billion weekly views. This international dominance shows us that relationship-based content, the pair format, is scaling globally better than the solo creator vlog. So, the content takeaway: if you are just chasing views, you are playing the 2024 game. The 2026 game is about cultural relevance and community narrative.
Creator monetization and partnerships.
Okay, we've seen the trend and the content, but let's talk about the money. How is AI changing the monetization game? The biggest news is Microsoft's Publisher Content Marketplace. This is a first-of-its-kind infrastructure. It is a licensing hub for AI companies to use publisher content. Think of it like a stock photo library, but for AI training data. Microsoft is positioning itself as the intermediary, helping publishers and eventually creators get paid for their work used in AI training. This sets a precedent for the fair use wars. If you are a text-based creator or a publisher, this is the blueprint for monetizing your archives in the age of large language models. But it gets even wilder. Thrad has partnered with Deep AI to bring paid ads inside LLM responses. This is the new frontier. Imagine asking an AI for a recipe, and the AI suggests a specific brand of pasta. Sponsored. It is happening. This is the first major AI platform enabling ads inside chat interfaces. For creators, this means new affiliate structures could emerge inside the chat windows themselves. We are also seeing AI optimize the back end of creator businesses. Take Tree Hut. They used AI to analyze customer feedback and turn it into product insights. The result? They quadrupled their social engagement. They aren't just using AI to write captions, they are using it to listen to their audience at scale. And Meta is expanding its AI-powered creator marketplace globally. They have added performance prediction tools. Now, brands can see, before they sign a contract, how well a creator might perform. This reduces friction for brand-creator matching, but also puts creators under a microscope of algorithmic prediction. The bottom line? AI is not just a content creation tool anymore. It is a monetization infrastructure. It is the marketplace, the ad server, and the market researcher, all rolled into one.
Creator tools and platforms.
This brings us to our tools and trends segment of the show. Today's spotlight tool is MarkApp's MarkDash. Simply put, MarkDash is a centralized reporting and partner operations platform. It creates real-time visibility across programmatic workflows for publishers, brands, and agencies. This is perfect for creators who are scaling up and managing multiple revenue streams. If you are running programmatic ads, sponsorships, and affiliate deals, your data is probably scattered. MarkDash tries to fix that. The standout features are its unified dashboard and privacy-first identity resolution. It doesn't just show you the revenue, it shows you where it came from without relying on cookies that are going extinct. It has enterprise-grade functionality, but for creators, the key here is transparency. It helps you understand exactly which workflows are making you money and which are just administrative overhead. Here is a quick tip for getting the most out of it. Use it to audit your programmatic bids. If you see a bid enhancement that isn't converting, Markdash will help you spot the inefficiency instantly, saving you money on server costs and ad stack fees.
Creator funding and investment.
When a trend gets this big, the money follows. Let's look at the funding and investment landscape. The IAB forecasts a 9.5% increase in U.S. ad spend growth by 2026. What is driving that? Digital and agentic AI. The smart money is betting that AI agents will not just create content, but buy and sell ads. Look at OpenAI. They are reportedly seeking a massive funding round, with eyes on $40 billion. That is capital that will likely flow into building the ad infrastructure we just talked about. But it's not just Silicon Valley. Remember that BBC accelerator? That is £600,000 specifically for digital-first content. This is different from platform-led creator funds. Creator funds like YouTube or TikTok often feel like lottery tickets. This BBC funding is strategic investment in intellectual property. And we are seeing venture capital flow into ad tech stars. Brave just unveiled their class of 2026 10 rising ad tech stars who are rebuilding the infrastructure of the web. They are focusing on precision, performance, and transparency. What does this tell us? The old ad tech stack built on cookies and third-party data is being torn down and rebuilt by AI and privacy-first tech. As a creator, you want to be on the platforms that are attracting this investment, because that is where the ad budgets will go.
European spotlight. Creator economy in Spain and Germany.
For this week's European spotlight, we have to address the elephant in the room: Spain. The creator economy in Spain is facing an existential threat with the proposed under-16 social media ban. If this goes through, it wipes out a massive demographic for creators targeting youth on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. The enforcement feasibility is a nightmare. Do we require ID for every login? It creates a privacy paradox. However, creators in the DHA region, that's Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, are proving that resilience pays off. Germany-based dynamic duos are leading the global charts. Jasmine and James are dominating with 2.1 billion weekly views. The European market has unique characteristics. There is a strong focus on privacy, GDPR, which actually builds higher trust with audiences. European creators often have higher engagement rates because the audiences are smaller but more dedicated. A great example of success outside the ban-happy zones is the rise of European creator marketing agencies. Open Influence, a major player, recently elevated Maggie Resnikoff to Chief Client Officer. This signals that the European market is maturing from Wild West influencing to professional strategic leadership. What can creators learn? If you are in a regulated market like Spain, diversify your platform ownership immediately. If you are in Germany or the Nordics, double down on that trust-based high production value content that brands are craving. All right, let's recap. In our industry analysis, we learned that platforms are enforcing strict boundaries, like YouTube's premium background play block, while governments like Spain threaten to cut off youth audiences. For content, the big takeaway was to focus on cultural relevance. The Darman and Kabilame deals show that while reach is good, narrative and community values are what secure the billion-dollar brand partnerships. On monetization, keep your eye on AI infrastructure. Microsoft's publisher marketplace and ads in LLMs are the new frontiers for getting paid. The tool to check out is definitely Markdash for clarity on your revenue streams. And in Europe, remember the importance of adaptability, whether navigating age bands or leveraging the high-engagement Dash market. If you found this episode valuable, the best way to support us is to subscribe on your favorite podcast app and leave a rating. And don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter to get our exclusive creator economy insights.